back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is AB Kevin, and today I'm going to talk about the benefits of active listening. Active listening is about concentrating on what's being said rather than just passively hearing the message of the speaker. It involves listening with all your senses and giving full attention to the speaker. It's essential to be a good listener if you want to improve yourself. The more you listen, the more you learn, and the more you learn, the more you grow. Active listening is a crucial skill for personal development. Most of the time, we listen to reply, not to understand. And when you do so, you are not really listening, but hearing. There's a big difference between hearing and listening. Hearing is a sensory activity. It's a physiological process in which our auditory connections transmit information to the brain through the ears. On the other hand, listening denotes the process of interpreting and understanding. It means deriving meaning from what has been heard, and it's a psychological process. So when you communicate with someone and fail to interpret and understand what the person is saying, it simply means you're not listening but hearing. George Bernard Shaw said the single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place. True communication takes place when the meaning has been understood as the speaker intended it to be. When the meaning has not been understood as the speaker intended it to be, it's rather miscommunication. Listening is the most important aspect of communication. Most people prefer talking to listening. They like to be listened to, but don't like to listen. And when you are a good listener, people may think it's because you don't have much to say or know nothing about what's being discussed. But it's not always true. Sometimes I'm around people who discuss topics I'm knowledgeable about, but I still keep quiet and listen just to understand how they think, their point of view, their beliefs, their perceptions, and why they think the way they do, and learn more from them. In addition, we think much faster than we can speak. Tests have shown that we talk at between 120 and 150 words per minute, and we think at a rate of 600 to 800 words per minute. Since we can think at roughly 4 to 5 times the rate that somebody is speaking, we tend to think of other things and not just about what's being said. Though the figures vary, the fundamental point is that the listener is always ahead of the person doing the talking. There are several ways that active listening facilitates communication and helps you better connect with others. Active listening allows you to concentrate on what the other person is saying, whether or not you reflect back to what the other person said, because you are listening as if you were going to reflect back. Active listening compels you to concentrate. Active listening prevents you from being distracted by whatever else may be going on in or around you. It helps you avoid thinking about what you are going to say next. It's especially helpful in conflict situations or disagreements. Active listening enables you to adapt your communication style. If you're an active communicator, you prefer to talk and do things more than listen and sit still. Active listening gives you something to do. For purposeful communicators, active listening gives you a purpose. The purpose being to be sure you are clear and understand what the other person means. Active listening encourages you to clarify other people's ideas, understand their point of view, and take feelings into account. Active listening enables you to increase your understanding. It helps you to interpret what the other person has said in your own words. Reflecting back and asking relevant questions allows the speaker to confirm that you have or haven't understood. Active listening allows you to be more likely to remember what was said later. It is mindful listening. With active listening, you are more focused and engaged. It also helps you avoid being bored as you engage with what the speaker is saying to look for points of interest. Active listening enables you to be deterred from interrupting. You don't interrupt and break into what the other person is saying with unnecessary questions and comments. You recognize that interrupting is a waste of time. It frustrates the speaker and can limit your understanding of what they want to say. Active listening allows you to overcome your assumptions. Your assumptions, emotions, judgments, and beliefs can distort what the other person has said. With active listening, the other person can confirm or refute your interpretation and help you see things from their point of view. They are less likely to feel judged and will feel okay about explaining what they think and why. Finally, active listening encourages the speaker to open up. When you show that you really are listening, you encourage the other person to open up and say more. With all, the Bible encourages us to be quick to listen and slow to speak. I hope you found this video helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.